Hey guys, Cartagonist24 here, and welcome back to Warriors of Might and Magic. I don't know if maybe that got cut off, so hey guys, Cartagonist24 here, and welcome back to Warriors of Might and Magic. So yeah, today we'll be jumping into the maze. Just a quick note for anyone who watched the last stream and wondered why it randomly cut off. I guess my internet died and I didn't realize, so we lost about 10 minutes of stream. Let me make sure I'm not peeking my mic like that. So yeah, we lost about 10 minutes of stream, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I was recording, so I should be able to get that content in the short form videos that I'm going to be editing here. On that note, let's go ahead and hop in for the day. This is going to be probably the hardest level in the entire game, I think, besides maybe the next one or the final one, but it's time to go into the maze. So yeah, basically only thing you missed at the end, for context, was I just took out like 2 Minotaurs, or no, there's probably like 4 of them, 5 of them, and then like a couple of health suckers and a couple of mana suckers. And the only item we obtained was like in the upper floor of that room is the Dragon's Tier, which boosts our endurance, our magic. So like in comparison, we were using this Einar's speed thing before, the good luck charm, and our endurance gets way higher with Dragon's Tier. We lose a little bit of speed and whatever, but our defense, magical defense, and offensive magic all increase. But this map's going to be crazy because all the enemies are different attributes, so it's going to be, especially defensively, a pain in the ass to deal with. So we might get messed up pretty hard in this map. I think maybe increasing our might be an answer here instead of our magic, just to deal with this a little bit better. We're probably going to be using mainly the Meteor Forged Axe. It's just like by far our best weapon in terms of like every aspect of it. It increases our defense, right? No, it doesn't. It's our speed, everything. We got our combo attacks, but yeah, this is literally the entrance to the level right here. The only thing that you missed is I grabbed there's one of each type of enhancement potion, and it says enhancement potions cannot change the type of magical defense one has. To gain their full benefit, one must use them with the items of that magical attribute or non-magical items. So yeah, there's also this book here. Enter the eternal maze if you dare. Wander to and fro with despair. If you wish to pass, please beware. Minotaurs guard each turn of the lair. Know they will change their magic, or your fate will be most tragic. People trapped in walls will remain until the twin evils have been slain. So yeah, there's like 2 boss level Minotaurs. We have like a little boss type enemy over there. Is that APOC? Hold on, is that actually APOC? I can't tell. Or is it someone that's using like the same asset as APOC? I'm not sure. But yeah, we just came from right there. We were in the final room of the map when the stream cut out, so you literally didn't miss like much of anything other than a bit of dialogue I gave off and like my outro and whatever. So let's do this. This guy on the right should be a water magic Minotaur, and this one's air. So yeah, we're dealing with multiple attributes of Minotaurs consistently through this map. I'm already getting messed up pretty good thanks to trying to fight 2 at once. I'm dead, right? Whoa, that was close. Holy shit. Let me back up. I need to cast a couple cure wounds. I'm also slightly overheating. I might have to take my sweater off. But yeah, okay. They're not going to follow me up here. Our intelligence is actually really good. 2 cure wounds and we're still at half mana. So let's go ahead and come back down. We almost have this first one dealt with. So I'm going to try and swing the corner and completely whiff all of my attacks for whatever fucking reason. Thanks, hitboxes. Holy shit, what was that, bro? Some weird hitbox shit went on right there, and we were whiffing attacks. I am gonna have to take my sweater off. Give me one moment, guys. It's very warm in here today. I should be back in just 1 second. Just getting my headset back on properly. Alright, let's have a seat. Make sure everything's looking good. We're still streaming. My Wi-Fi hasn't decided to tragically fail in the first few minutes of stream or something stupid. Everything's good. Besides my hair being annoying as per usual, but... Alright, let's get back to business here. Cast another Cure Wounds. At least we've been regenerating some mana this whole time. I gotta make sure I'm centered in my camera and shit. Alright, looks good. Let's get down to business. Get these hairs off my arm. One thing about having long hair is it gets in the way sometimes. So yeah, there's a guy way down here we gotta deal with in order to... He has some sort of item down here, I think, or something we need. Is there any normal Minotaurs in here that I gotta deal with? No, it's just him. Okay. He's an air type enemy, so actually let me back up for a moment. Just a moment, and we're gonna equip some gear for this guy. Let's throw on our air magic shield, lightning worm armor, and the Durin's hammer. In combination, this should be our best gear set to deal with this guy. Okay, come on, bro, don't just spam fucking knockdown attacks. Oh yeah, get messed up, bro. Alright, very nice. Wasn't very difficult at all. Did he just drop an item? He did. The Airsat's necklace, worn by warriors. It appears to massively increase our might, but not as much as the shark's teeth do, interestingly, even though it increases our might quite a bit. So it goes to show that might, as compared to actual stat boosts, isn't that powerful, but it does also improve our defense. But it lowers our intelligence, worn by warriors, not mages, as it implies. So we're probably just gonna end up sticking with the dragons tier for now, as it improves like almost the entirety of our kit. And let's swap back over to our best physical defense, and the Eye of Perseus has the best magical defense of the stuff, as well as we're best against it, so I guess that's what we'll rock with. Elixir of Life. And we have, is that just a metal shield? Just same basic one we have from like one of the early maps. Oops. Yeah, let's just drop off this metal shield and pick up the metal shield. Yeah, okay, it's literally the same thing. Cool. Good to know. I can't carry any more shields. I don't want to carry shields. I want to interact. Okay, there's not much to interact with. The only thing this guy gives you is the necklace, I guess. I thought there was something important back here, but I guess not. Unless we got it off of him already. No. I guess it was just a necklace and I just misremembered what this guy was here for. Oh well. Let's be on our way. Yeah, as we start fighting a bunch of different elemental minotaurs here, we're gonna be getting into some trouble. I do want to be a bit more thorough with checking that we're still running on stream, because the end of last stream was a little frustrating that it ended without me realizing. I thought that OBS would be like reconnecting or like some shit, but I guess not. So yeah, we're following the coyote. We had like a dialogue line when we first ran into that coyote at the beginning where it said like, maybe I should follow this coyote, maybe it'll help me through the maze. So this guy's Earth, he's actually gonna mess, our weapon's gonna be terrible against him. I do have an idea though, if we can get some distance, please. Okay. We're gonna go for a good old charm spell using the Earth guy. So he'll chase this other guy down here for us. Let's re-engage it. Oh, there's like multiple enemies right here. Okay, our charmed guy's getting messed up. Let's see if we can get in here on these other guys. Meantime, just trying to spam him down. It's not going well for me. Okay, we've got him separated from the others at least. Let's deal with him while we can. Okay, our other guy got defeated. Uh-oh. They're pretty messed up though. I am also very messed up though. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Fuck! Son of a bitch. Damn, knocked it. The fact that when they hit you it knocks you down is actually cooked. The maze is brutal, as my title would imply. Damn, I thought we had that handled, but guess not. I just needed to get some distance. I was going to cast Cure Wounds once or twice, finish off that fight. But nope. I guess we're back to the start. We haven't done literally anything today, apparently, at this point in time. Alright, that guy's easy to take down. Get this guy hit a couple times. I'm actually going to go for a charm here. Or actually, no, let's just use the phantoms on this guy. It should insta-kill him because he's weak to air. We may have to start using some mana potions to actually progress effectively here. But, alright. Dealt with those guys with a little bit less trouble than last time, thanks to phantoms. I'm not going to go all the way in on changing up our gear. Let's just pull out our Durin's hammer real quick. Should be good enough to deal with this asshat. Leading with 2 charges. Okay, his attack pattern seemed to be following very similar to last time. This guy's not a problem though, we're just messing him up. Yeah, we didn't have to go as overboard as I thought with the shit last time. Let's swap back to our proper Dragon's tier. And the enemies coming up were Earth, Fire, and I didn't catch the third one. So let's just go... I kind of want to go Gleaming Shield because it buffs our speed. But let's go Earth. Because Earth's going to be the one we have the hardest time taking out, as we have no fire weapon. He's going to be especially powerful against this weapon, but if we can charm the Earth one, that would be probably our best bet. So yeah, I don't want to have to redo this shit for like the 3rd time, so I am going to drop a save here this time. Not trying to save scum necessarily, but I do just not want to have to continue redoing the same thing over and over again, as this is, you know, for content, and it is live. If I was recording, I might just leave a save there and like see how far I can get off of one save or something. Maybe that's a challenge run attempt we can make in the future here, is like beating the game without saving or something. Okay, let's charm the fire guy. He should be able to mess the earth guy up pretty bad. And then there should be a 3rd guy here. Where the hell's that 3rd one that was engaging us? I don't know where the 3rd one is. Must be up this pathway or something. I'm not entirely certain. But the Earth one is being defeated. Can I just can't lock onto the other one, or how do you change target lock? I swear there's a way, but I can't do it. Alright, so if we just block here, this Earth guy can start messing the fire guy up for us. Hell yeah, he's going to town, bro. I would not want to be in the path of that attack pattern. Holy shit, bro is just smoking him. Get out of here, bro. I don't know, this weapon's range is not good. There definitely is like a range aspect to some of these weapons. Yeah, the Earth Guide takes no damage from this weapon. Looks like it's granting us quite a few enhancement potions at this point, so I'm expecting that it wants us to be using those, perhaps, but I definitely want to save them for, like, the boss fight and stuff like that. Because the two Minotaur twins are... I believe they use, like, the same enemy... Oh, the coyote is stuck on that Minotaur. That's really good for us. The twins should be using the same, character model. I don't know about strength, but at least character model as the big Minotaur we fought in that, spinning, like, spike tunnel in the, map where we forged the axe there last time. Ow! This guy's tanky, bro. I should probably have equipped my water sword. What attributes this guy? Okay, yeah, we can deal with this guy, no problem. He's weak to our weapons, so... Let's, also swap up our defensive... Alright, looks like opening the menu actually caused them to dislodge from one another. Oh, a knockback attack, huh? Good thing this guy wasn't fighting us alongside the other one. We might have been in some trouble. You quit blocking so fast, bro. Just die. Ow! I'd let go of my guard just a moment too soon there. We'll probably cast another Cure Wounds, I suppose. Definitely the most useful spell in the entire game. We have an earth enemy here. Let's just grab out... Let's go with our sort of superb reflexes. What attribute is this right now? It's in water because of Dragon's Tear. Earth is good against air, weak to fire, but we don't have anything really that's gonna... I guess we do have this. So yeah, I guess let's just go with the Airsat's necklace. Take down this earth guy without too much. Actually, let me back up. I want to throw on some earth magic resistance. Changing up our gear for these enemies is definitely going to be something we're probably going to have to do, so... Damn, the earth guy is tough, even with a little bit of fire damage on our sword and shit. Ow. Guess I should have done a combo attack that time around. Oh my god, those people, how did they get stuck in the walls? I must free them. Is that a... I haven't actually opened this menu at all, but trapped in the maze. To free the people in the maze walls, I have to destroy the maze twin Minotaurs. Okay. Swap back over to our air, and I have Perseus, as well as our Dragon's Tear. And the Ring of the Elemental gives us more defense, which is pretty good, but I think I'm actually going to go Berserker Scales. I just want to increase our damage a bit here. Okay, it looks like this way just leads to a chest. Going up over that hill, I believe, is where we're supposed to go to progress, but I do want to make sure we clear this map. Can you get out of the way, bro? Holy shit. Make sure everything's running good so we don't run into another issue like yesterday. Okay, still alive. Everything's running well, it seems. Let's go down this way. I have been wandering these halls for so long. The maze looked simple from where I entered. How did it get so complex? It's as if it has no end. I can hear others here in the maze with me, but I've never seen them. It's as if they're right next to me. I feel like I could reach out and touch any of them. I must keep moving. I must find the exit. Yeah, they're trapped in the walls, bro, and I'm assuming you are now also trapped in the wall. Yeah. Chop. So yeah, this is a dead end leading us to the quest of... Can you please get out of the way, Coyote? This thing's fucking hitbox is ridiculous. It's getting stuck on it, and I'm not even in front of or behind it. It's like I'm running beside it and getting stuck on it. I thought I was supposed to be following it. Why the hell is it following me? Alright, let's go down this way, I guess. What is that? It's like a floating rod above the archway. Okay, there should be enemies in this corner. Yeah, what type are you? Fire? Alright. go ahead and gear up to deal with a fire opponent. We're boosting water magic, so our weapon should be decent. Let's just increase our speed quite a bit with the fire chain. Let's use the fire shield. And lastly, pull out our Brennick sword. Alright, this guy's going down, no problem. He won't be able to hurt us for shit, and he's gonna get smoked. Oh yeah, good damage. This sword's insanely fast still. Alright, sweet. What attributes this guy? Air. Alright, let's grab earth. Let's grab lightning worm armor, kite shields, and I guess shark's teeth. Okay, sweet. Oh, I forgot about that shit. Right. Greater mana potion, holy light, light bolt. Alright. We go ahead and cast a cure wounds. Our mana takes forever to regenerate because of how high our maximum pool's gotten, but so it appears that it is like a base regeneration rate, not a percentage based regeneration rate. Gold pieces, alright. And this is the end of this area. I'm not sure what that is. Some sort of texture clipping through right there. Alright, up over the hill, I guess. Nothing else that I can see that we need here. Go ahead and drop a save now that we've cleared the first part of the maze, I suppose. Honestly, not sure why I kept the Village of Draculor save, but save 1 was my personal save before I started streaming to make sure the game is gonna function correctly, but yeah, it's unfortunate that I didn't set up every setting like I have it now for episode 1, so the quality is quite a bit worse, as well as I couldn't get the starting cutscenes, but I doubt this will be the only playthrough of this game I indulge in on YouTube here. Yeah, let's pull out our axe. If I remember correctly, these guys really like pushing you over. Okay, whatever, bro, just get smoked. Another greater healing. We've got plenty of potions, but I do want to try and save them all as much as possible. Okay, bro's just gonna stand there and let us take him out, I guess. Interesting decisions. Holy shit, bro. Oh my god! What the fuck? Sneak attack? I did not expect to get hit with the thumbnail. Surprise, motherfucker. Alright, so this one of them's air. I'm not sure the other one's attribute. Let's have a look if we can. Now that we're not getting jumped on. Your air. Your fire. Okay. The air one seems to be walking. I don't know. His pathfinding was a little cooked right there. Let's get Durin's hammer out. We have air defense equipped right now, so this guy shouldn't be an issue. Come on, get over here. Quit running away. Don't want to fight both of you at the same time. Ow. Oh, actually, that didn't hurt worth a shit because of all our air defense. Nice. Done for. Alright, let's gear up for this fire guy. For some reason I'm being spammed on my phone. I need to turn my phone's Wi-Fi off in that case. Because I don't need it fucking cutting my stream out or some stupid shit. Everything's still running good. Looks like it. Alright, so probably just the plate mail, I'd have to say. There's no like water defense armor we have. I have Perseus. Dragon's Tear. Yeah, Druid's Ring boosts water magic. And Brennick's Sword, okay. Let me compare though quickly to the Berserker Scales. Yeah, it's a very good increase in magic. Should be able to deal with this guy pretty easily. Should have done a combo attack, I guess. Alright. Let's hope this guy's another fire enemy, but I doubt that any of the ones beside each other are going to be the same. Air. Can I fire? Okay, this one's fire. I don't know why my movement stopped when turning around directly, but air is weak to earth, right? So let's hit him with a one of. Okay, lock onto the one closer to me, please. That still uses a lot of our mana, apparently. Yeah. Also, I messed this up last time. I should have had this shield equipped, but get over here, buddy. Oh, actually, yeah, no, hold on. This is, damn it. Nice hitbox, bro. Holy fuck, leave me alone! You just get staggered out and can't do anything, bro. That's ridiculous. Fighting multiple enemies is literally just a death sentence. I'm gonna pop a mana potion here. I don't want to sit around all day waiting for my mana. Okay, that should be good enough. Shit, bro. This guy's a dick. Oh yeah, you take no damage from this weapon. I have to use the hammer. Okay, you're going backwards. Why do you also go backwards at the same time? Come on. Get out of here. Okay, Brennick's Sword. Should be already ready to deal with this guy. I can't see his circle now, even though I'm locking on. Yeah, get out of here, bro. Ah, is that the Claymore? These guys are water. Yeah, okay, let's get back to our air setup in that case. With the Dragon's Tear, let's go Berserker Scales, Lightning Worm Armor, and Kite Shield. Oh, no, not Kite Shield, or Lightning Worm Armor, actually. My bad. I have Perseus. There we go. Alright, sweet. Greater Endurance, Holy Light. And I would like to grab a hold of... I don't believe that is the same Claymore as we found in the past. This guy's fire. What type's the other guy? Also fire. Okay, in that case, we gotta swap up here. Let's go with our fire chain. Gleaming shield. Circle of Fire really increases our fire magic resistance as well. Looks like Good Luck Charm massively improves it. Yeah, we have like so much fire magic defense, we probably don't even like take damage at this point. I'm genuinely curious if we'll even take much damage. I'm gonna go for a charm here. Oh yeah, fire attacks. We can weaken those with the Frost Shield spell. someone running up behind me right now? No, okay, this guy just tried to aggravate on us. Alright, so yeah. When we're properly set up for it, the fire guys aren't much of a problem. Cast our mana because we're gonna lose it, so yeah. That guy's water. I believe those guys are also water, so fortunately we don't have a water defense armor in the game, I don't think. Boost water magic. No, let's go with boosts air magic for our offensive potential. Even though this boosts air magic, this is even better. The dragon's tier. Alright, this should be the setup. Lightning worm armor. Changes us to a different type of defense. Yeah, it's just banded armor. Alright. Let's try and deal with this asshat. Okay. Thanks for targeting the wrong enemy and getting me completely fucked, bro. Holy shit. I need to figure out how the lock-on system works better, because that shit was AIDS, bro. That was bullshit. How did you outspeed me? Alright, we're popping a mana potion here, I guess. Gonna need a lot of these for the Talon Thraxus fight, so I'm trying to be a little bit conservative with them, but definitely not completely possible. Cocksucker. Air, and what's the other one? Also air. Alright, let's gear up for air then. Earth. Worm armor. Kite shield. I guess. I mean, why does the circle of fire increase it even more than the air magic? Air magic defense with a kick. I guess it improves our offensive potential some as well. So yeah, boosts earth magic. It makes us weaker defensively by a good margin. But yeah, this is gonna be our best setup. Them being out of sync is a huge problem. Please stop. Bro, how do you keep fucking hitting me? Kinda this other guy to just chill. Fuck me, bro. Chill. Get me away from this fucking prick. Why is he so annoying? We're set up perfectly for defense, and we're taking so much damage. I think I'm popping a greater healing. That doesn't do very much anymore. Holy shit. That was ridiculous, bro. This Minotaur is cooking us. That was way too close for comfort. We would have had to redo so much if that killed us. Definitely dropping a save. Holy shit, bro. This guy's a menace. Even though we're set up to defend him perfectly with our gear and everything, he still was fucking me up. Don't like how this guy's above us. Somehow he keeps perfectly blocking. I don't understand how they're blocking before my first hit. Normally it's like the second hit I definitely can't get through, but one hit? Not being able to get a single hit through? Ow! Fuck me, bro. How do they keep doing that? They block before I can do anything, they hit before I can do anything, they have like some sort of speed enhancement? I don't know what the hell is going on with those guys. Insane. Let's make sure everything's running good still. Yep. Alright, sweet. Damn. That was insane. Got our greater healing refund at least. Yeah, we're having all those greater healings is going to be very important. These ones here are literally going to do nothing for us at this point. Yeah, basically nothing. I'm going to have to rely on cure wounds a good bit, but during the boss fights, that's not going to be very easy. That's a long cast animation. They knew what they were doing with that one at least. But yeah, this whole courtyard just menace, bro. Thankfully these guys aren't a problem really. And this guy's what, fire? I can't even tell, bro. His fucking ring's falling going into the floor. Pretty sure it's fire. I'm not gonna go all in on gear on this guy. We should be able to just Brennick sword him. Probably. I think it's fire. I saw it for like a split. Yeah, it definitely is fire. Okay. The fact we're able to like deal with these guys using the bandit armor, which lowers our speed significantly, but we couldn't use the lightning worm armor, which I believe has like, yeah, significantly better speed. I don't know how we weren't blocking or getting hits off on those two air guys. They were a menace. Alright, I can finally grab this weapon. Let's get rid of this halberd, I suppose. Probably quite outclassed. Or we can grab it from 7 fucking miles away. Sure. Get the hell out of here. Savage Winter, yeah, it's like a custom claymore with water two-handed, cold, merciful. Increases our intelligence as well. But yeah, that has some powerful water magic imbued. I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, we'll keep it. It's probably good. Brennick's sword's amazing though, so I don't know if we'll really get much use out of it, but definitely hold on to it. It's definitely a solid weapon. Air and... Okay, can I please figure out how to swap fucking targeting? Is there like... lock target, camera, center camera. Yeah, I don't know, there's like no actual way to swap targets. And it's a little buggy that some of these guys just, their rings go in the ground, so I don't know what the hell I'm dealing with. But I guess let's gear up for air defense. These guys were an absolute issue last time, so definitely gonna increase our defense as high as possible this time. Don't want to deal with it. I really can't deal with both of you at the same time. Please, one of you needs to back off. Okay, there we go, there we go. I mean, low-key, the problem is probably Durin's hammer, honestly. The hammer is probably the slow part that's causing me issues. Yeah, it did not do much to this other guy. I don't really know what attribute this other guy is. Ow! Okay, he's not. Ow! What the fuck, bro? Alright, I don't know what. Okay, he's Earth. That's good to know. Let's gear up. Earth. Earth. God. Earth? Is it better? No, Dragon's Tear is just stronger, funnily. Water magic, which Earth magic. Okay, here we go. Somehow it's less offense, but Earth is weak to fire, so we're just gonna have to fucking... Wait, is wearing that shield still... No, it does, it's not giving us the defense, so yeah, let's go with this. Our damage is gonna suck on this enemy. Can we fucking... Like, what is this hitboxes? I'm holding forward into him and he's just not getting hit. You cannot get any closer than I was. Stop! Dickhead. Fucking hell. Ow! Cheap bastards, bro. Bro, you just can't double attack. Double attacks are just like off limits. I don't know what type of sucker I'm hearing. Mana or health. These guys like have some sort of speed buff as opposed to the previous Minotaurs we've been dealing with. Like, they are disgusting. I really don't want to get hit by a mana sucker right now. We need to use our mana up to heal. Not having that fire sword might have been a fucking... I might have wanted to keep the ceremonial sword. It's like the only actual fire weapon. Which means, like, I don't even know. I feel like one of the fucking mini bosses is an earth boss too. We're gonna have a hell of a time dealing with that if that's the case. I guess there's fire damage spells in the game and it's relying on that to deal with earth enemies maybe a little bit, but... Sheesh, dude. Yikes. Earth enemies are a problem. Probably be keeping the ceremonial sword in future playthroughs as opposed to like the final weapon slot, I guess. The two-handed weapon I've been carrying around is probably not ideal. This does just boost our magic quite a bit, the Elder Ring of Enroth, as well as our intelligence. I don't know if maybe intelligence has to do with either the max mana or the regeneration rate, but I think it's just the maximum. Oh boy, yeah. Don't do it. We're just gonna go phantoms on this guy if we can. Don't have the mana, and all my mana's gone. Well, fuck me, I guess. Get smoked. You know, like aim to their left to hit them with the diagonal attack. Alright, what are we increasing? I think damage is probably the answer at this point. Just fucking... We're only level 13, that might also be an issue with what's going on here. I haven't replayed any levels like I normally would, so we are nowhere near level 20 at this time. And I can't see either of these guys' magics, that's a problem. And we have no mana thanks to the mana sucker, so we can't charm. Okay, you're water, I can see it on the wall. Which means we're actually set up perfectly to deal with you right now. Let's get him out of here. Alright, I gotta get this other guy to follow us, come on. Why are we standing here like a fucking statue, bro? Okay, you're definitely not water, that's for sure. God, can you not fucking spit fire? Okay. Yes, let's gear up for fire. I need to deal with this guy effectively. Not gonna worry about our amulets and stuff. The Brennic sword's very... Oh wait, actually hold on. I have an idea. I want to try this thing out. Savage Winter. Can we, like... God damn it, can you stop blocking so soon? How did I not block that? What the fuck? Alright, well, yeah, this weapon's a little bit slow, I'm gonna be honest. A little bit slow for my liking. Okay, I know where we are. There's a fire statue thing here somewhere. Ah, that is the way to the twins. That is the end of the map right there. I am not going there just yet. We have a few more things to... We're like in line of sight right now, and I just wasn't getting shot. That is good. There's a guy like right over this wall, I'm pretty sure. Can hear him. Ow. What is that? A bolt? A couple bolts? Sure. Water. Let's deal with this guy. As quick as possible. Okay, the other guy has an aggroed, that's good. Alright, sweet. This isn't gonna spawn anyone, is it? A lot of the loot's tied to enemy spawns in this map, which is also quite annoying. Oh yeah, this guy's gotta be on Earth based on that damage. I'm gonna gear up for Earth. The way they're going into the ground is quite irritating, I will be honest. The fact that I can't tell what the fuck their attribute is. Yeah, we have air and water and shit. Probably Brennick's sword. This thing's just solid. Just gonna increase our base damage as well. Using fire magic with the fire opal isn't really that strong. Maybe keeping that troll ring was better. I don't know exactly how the difference between fire opal and troll ring would have gone. It's not getting an HP bar on this guy anymore, but we're getting, like, Brennick's sword's so good, dude. The attack speed's insane. Yeah, look at that. Got a water bolt in the water here. Wonder if in the early maps there's anything like that where there's like an item that's being disguised inside of something or shit like that. That's why we missed it. Alright, let's just gear back up for dealing with water enemies. I think we're gonna do Ring of the Elemental, I guess. Increases our defense. Enemies will spawn on me here, I believe. Yep. Both sides? Yep. Yeah, this map has some issues, dude. Earth. Okay, you're a problem. Can we not lock on the one behind me so I can see what this one is? Or we can just get stuck on his hitbox and not be able to move. That works too. Okay, they're both fucking Earth. Can we stop doing that? Why does it lock on the one behind me? That's fucking ridiculous, bro. Why can't it lock on the one in front of me? That's actually insane. I specifically remember the enemies around this corner being a fucking menace and messing me up in the past when I was a kid. But 2 Earth enemies here, as well as like a map, like a fireball shooting statue. This is gonna be a bit of an issue. Let's get our fire mail, gleaming shield, circle of fire, I guess. No, what am I doing, brother? Earth, 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 Brennick's, direct damage increase, direct damage increase. And charm. Yeah, charm. No, maybe combat spells are good in this map. Maybe for a bless. Screw it. Let me go over here first, though. Hopefully, there's no enemies tied to this chest. Okay, good. Fighting these guys is gonna be a problem though, because that fire statue is gonna stop us from retreating at all. We're gonna have to like just take on both at once. Alright. Let me bless up. Bless also increases our defensive ratings. I kind of want to. I'm curious what our defense and offense look like. Very good. Holy shit. Bless makes our attack damage insane. Maybe I've been underutilizing Bless in the late game here a bit. This Bless is a very cheap spell to cast too. Come on. Ow. Okay. And this is just the other passageway. Nothing down there. This is, yeah, we're back here. Okay. So apparently going left takes you like right to the end of the maze right away. Good to know as well. There's a secret here. Okay, we just gotta go going through here then. It's not too hard. Let's go ahead and deck ourselves out with our good old Dragon's Tear. Okay. Do want to make sure we're still rocking out. Everything's doing well. Yep, we are still alive. Beautiful. Okay, fucking hell. Why are these things so hard to hit? It's actually getting hit by the fireball statue right now, which is kind of funny. God damn it, just get hit, bro. Betting we have some enemy spawns linked to this. No? Okay, we're good. And wait, we've already defeated this guy. Gremlin. Did I just like miss that and run by it before? Oh no, I only came to here and then turned around and went the other way. That's what happened. Okay. In that case, there's not much left here for us to do except that passageway I was scared of. Yeah, damn fireball statue. So yeah, there should be some enemies right here that are a pain in the ass. Oh, they spawn behind us or like trap us in here. Yeah, they're gonna spawn and trap us. Damn. Spooky. Just some gold too. Bro ran out of the fucking hedge. Holy shit. Okay, we're already geared up to deal with this guy, thankfully. Still took some really good damage there. Fuck. Whoa, chill, bro. I hate how they attack like so before you can block sometimes. It's just menacing behavior, bro. Spooky. Alright, we're gonna want to let our mana regenerate a decent amount before the actual boss fight coming up here. I'm guessing another one's about to walk out of the hedge and try and jump us. Okay. Oh, yeah, like, whoa, chill. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick to single attacks for now. It's like our final enemy. We don't have to be that fast. We're waiting for our mana to regenerate anyway. I feel like one of these guys is earth and one of them is gonna be fire. Fire should be easy to deal with, but yeah, I'm scared of these guys. I'm not gonna lie. Go ahead and save up. I'm gonna try and engage them without magic, but I have a feeling we're gonna get cooked, especially since there's a pair of them. That's like the issue with this fight. But after this, we gotta deal with Talon Thraxus, so that's gonna be a problem as well. Yeah, let's just see what elements they are. Earth and... Okay, can we fucking... Earth? Yeah, bro, that's... Oh my god. Double Earth? Yeesh, they knew what they were doing with these guys' attributes, that's for sure. So I guess Brennick's Sword's gonna be our best bet, probably. Direct damage increase, probably as well. Although Dragon's Tear increases our defense. Yeah, we're gonna stick with defense against these guys. These guys are a problem. Yeah, we're gonna try and max out our defense against Earth here, ideally. And we're gonna have to rely on something like the Bless spell quite a bit here, maybe. Although increasing our own attack speed and damage, maybe Heroism's the spell we need to use. I'm actually gonna double mana potion. Let's pop a cure wounds. And let's get ready with Heroism. And yeah, that's about all the prep we can do. Drop a save, because I guarantee we get cooked at least once in this fight. I'm probably going to have to take a much more cautious approach than I'm attempting to right now. But I'm going to just run in there and try and smite one of them as fast as humanly possible before the other one gets close to us. So, wish me luck. We'll deal with the one on the right. Let's go. Oh my god, they are a problem. Ah, I'm stuck on the fucking hitboxes, bro. Damn you, I'm cooked. We're dead. We are omega fucking dead, and we have increased damage right now for that too. Oh my. Holy shit, get me out of there. Yeah, this is gonna be a fucking problem. That was with increased, like, what's our damage look like? Pretty damn good. And we took so much damage too. The fact they trapped us between the hitboxes like that, that sucked. Yeah, definitely no sleeper this fight, that's for sure. They're definitely stronger than that guy on the bridge too. We have some fire bolts, but we only got 5 of them. Like, why do we have so many earth bolts, bro? Let's cast a basic fireball at him. Yeah, not very much damage, but it might be a strategy, low-key, though. I'm gonna... Screw it. Ow! Oh! Oh! He got free. Yeah, the ceremonial sword is actually really important to keep, as it seems. As we're now finding out. Let me get some distance, please. Please back off. Please back off. Please back off. Why are you still chasing me? Please back up. Holy shit. I can't see his health bar. Ow! Minotaur's key, okay. Holy shit, these guys are a problem. But I think we're gonna make it through. We've used a good deal of mana potion already. Our magic's very important in this fight. I didn't expect Fireball to be as powerful as it is still, I'm gonna be honest. We versed some enemies earlier on, and they kinda tanked Fireball like it was nothing, so I didn't really expect it to be our saving grace here. I'm gonna go one more mana potion. We should be able to just cast a few Fireballs and seal this up. Alright, buddy. Can't lock on. There we go. Alright, let's engage in normal combat. just one of them, it's not too bad. But when both of them are alive, holy crap. Minotaurs are dead. I should go back to the people trapped in the walls to make sure they're free. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. Armor. Hold up. What the hell type of armor could they be offering us? I think Jerkald's Vest can finally go. It served us well for the first few maps. Elemental armor. The water magic defense armor. And they give it to us this late, huh? Really? Surprise, surprise. That's the same speed as bandit armor. But yeah, that's some powerful water defense. Unfortunately, I think the enemy we're fighting is fire, which is good for our damage potential, but yeah, I'm gonna gear up for that. Let's get all our fire magic shit going on here. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Dragon's Tear boosts water magic. Increasing our base damage might be better, but this gives us... Ooh, looks like the Good Luck Charm actually has the best defensive potential, as well as it increases our speed. Our magic on offense goes down a good bit though. I think this is the setup we're going to be using for Talon Thraxus. Alright. Well, we'll have time for our mana to regenerate as we go back to free the people in the walls. Trapped in the maze. Quest is complete. Why did it tell us to go back if the quest is complete? I don't know. I guess we'll go back anyway. It shouldn't be too far. We gotta let our mana regenerate before Talon Thraxus anyway. Let's drop a save. We had to use like 9 mana potions during the map, during that fight. I'm not sure exactly, but we definitely had to use some resources this time. I didn't use any, what do you call them? Enhancement potions. Those probably would have come in pretty handy, like a water enhancement. No, a fire enhancement plus the fireballs would have definitely done us some good. Should have thought a little bit harder there, but hey, we made it through. We're not down too bad on resources. We still have a lot of mana potions. Should be enough to get us through Talon Thraxus. Ideally. But we'll see. We'll see. Go ahead and make our way back. Go ahead and equip our good old Cure Wounds. I have a feeling we're going to be using a good amount of our, like, if not all of our greater healing potions coming up here. Because we're not going to be able to rely on Cure Wounds in the middle of fighting a fucking dragon. This is the entire beginning of the maze. I went the wrong way. We gotta go left on this turn here. And then it was this way, question mark? Yeah, here we go. Who is this guy? Thank you for aiding in my escape. You go ahead, I will free the others. Are we awarded experience for that? Or what? Where is our experience? How do we see our experience? Go over like to our stats, right? Yeah, we're like halfway through level 13. So I wonder if we should like replay a map or two to gain some XP before taking on Talon Thraxus. That might not be a bad play. Go back and like, yeah, we have like a really good setup for water damage, so maybe we go back to the village of Draklor and just slay orcs and shit. I'm not entirely certain, but it feels like that's probably a good play. Otherwise we might get caught in a shit position, like heading into Talon Thraxus' map and not being able to take him out and like getting stuck in a loop or something, but yeah, I went the wrong way again. Very nice. I am very good at this game. It's okay, I'm still relatively rusty. I feel like as I play the game more and do more runs, we're gonna get much better at handling these situations and knowing when and where to use resources through the run. Because like we've been stockpiling all of our resources for these last couple maps so far, and I think we might need them, but we'll see how this goes. But thankfully, it is actually one of these doors. See how we did in the maze. Okay, yeah, there's 4 maps after Talon Thraxis. We missed 4 enemies in the maze, but we got all the gold, all the secrets, all the quests. I mean, this was... Yeah, this is the City of Magic, bro. This was all a part of the City of Magic. That's insane. I low-key thought we were like a few maps ahead of this. But yeah, we have Talon Thraxis, and then there's 4 more quests. I didn't realize. I thought Talon Thraxis was the second to last, and then the Undead City was the last. I guess we have a good deal more to go than I thought we did. Interesting. I'm not sure. We're level 13, and we're like, this is essentially the halfway point, right? So, screw it. Let's take on Talon Thraxis. Would have maybe liked to start an entire stream with Talon Thraxis, but it looks like we have a good deal of content, so you're fire, right? Tell me you're a fire attribute enemy. That hit me. I'm not certain what attribute you are, I'm gonna be honest. Let's go ahead and throw on water enhancement for our damage, maybe? I'm not too sure. Where is he at? There's like a... Oh yeah, fuck, go, 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 go! Yeah, you can't really avoid that very well, can you? You gotta like get to the outside of the map. Maybe the speed spell is gonna be useful here. Oh god, he casts like right at us. You just can't avoid that. I completely forget how to do this fight. Okay, he is a fire-based enemy. So we do have the right damage set up, but it's not able to get any damage. Okay. Damn, you just can't avoid it, bro. Is it something to do with this? Do you gotta go up here to avoid it? Where's that going? Can we avoid it by being up here? No, we just... I think you just have to tank those. I don't know if you can actually avoid that attack. This is a problematic boss fight. I think we need speed spell. Okay, we actually dodged it. Speed spell was important. Let's pop some mana pots. Pop speed spell. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Alright, there's definitely a strategy to this fight, and you definitely need speed spell. Okay, he's heading out again. Great. Oh, why'd you put it that way? Damn, why he just keeps flying off immediately. It's so irritating, bro. I guess I just gotta like see where he's going with that. Can we outrun it, please? Okay. It's not guaranteed to hit us. He should be shooting at this side of the arena now. Let's run, run, run. So yeah, it looks like if we can like predict where he's gonna shoot, we can actually outrange it without speed spell. Oh, and actually, never mind. We took damage, I think. Damn. Oh, I know what I'm missing in this fight. I know what spell we should be using. Ow, that hurt a bit. should have been using this spell. Let's use Ice Shield. How much does this prevent? Fuck all, dude. Apparently that's not a fire-based attack, somehow. Sheesh, dude. If this hits us, I'm in a bad spot. We're gonna have to go with another mana potion here, another one of these. Yeah, mana potions are definitely important in this fight. Water enhancement might have made our damage a lot better too, but let's see where he's attacking. Right on us. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I think it just hit us, right? Ow! Fuck off, bro. Go, 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 go. Come on. That's way too close. I think we're getting hit. Yep. Yeah, it hit us. Fuck! Bro, that fireball attack is a problem. Alright, Talon Thraxus defeated. How much XP does that give us? I'm pretty sure I remember farming this guy for, yeah, he gave us like an entire level. Speed stat might have been helpful here. I just put a single skill point in to speed on accident. But I low-key think, fuck it, we're just gonna increase our might, right? It doesn't like visibly improve our damage at all until we put every single point. Yeah, I guess so. Talon Thraxus defeated. Well, we could literally just fight Talon Thraxus a few times to level up, but that feels cheap, so yeah, the Overrun Monastery. This is the City of the Dead I was speaking of that I remember. I don't remember what the last 3 maps beyond it are, though. I'm gonna be entirely honest, because this is like as far as I remember. Somehow. Maybe... Was I never able to clear this map or something as a kid? Like, was there like a puzzle I couldn't figure out? I remember there was like a door that I couldn't remember how to get through or something, now that I think about it. Interesting. Well, we'll start on the Overrun Monastery. This level's quite long if I remember correctly, so it may be able to tide us through the rest of the stream in this level. We'll see how it goes. Oh look, cutscene's actually working. Oh, it's not. Well, it's not a typical cutscene. That's why. So these are dark-based enemies, and like dark and light. Yeah. Okay, I guess we saved this guy. I don't know. He doesn't count as an enemy, right? No, I think he's a good guy. So we were able to save him. I think that's a good thing. This is the shopkeeper, or... Daria has betrayed us. Destroy her undead. Please save us with the Monastery of the Undead. I didn't catch that first line. Damn it, I didn't catch the first thing. You'll have to go back and pause this video. I'll have to look in editing as well. Some of these ghoul assholes. Oh yeah, there's some of those guys that are from like the first map down there. Oh no, those are new enemies. We haven't actually seen them before. I don't know if we can save all these guys and if it gives us a reward for doing so or something. I don't remember. Oh, Overrun Monastery. This is the monastery where, like, before the Enroth quest, like where we meet those guys in Daria. But yeah, Daria wants us dead because she's one of the descendants of Einar as well. So she wants to be the prophesized child, and we will not let that happen. Alright, let's gear up. These guys are like dark attributes, so I think we can just go with like probably the elemental armor, or change this to water magic defense. So we'll pair it with the Eye of Perseus. This axe is better, but Brennec's sword's attack speed is just absolutely insane, even in comparison, but its range is also better, but definitely gonna go for good old. Yeah, let's just go Berserker Scales for damage. Yeah, this lowers our shit quite a bit. Yeah, we'll stick with Dragon's Tier. Alright. We'll stick with this setup, I guess. Water defense. And stuff. Let's go ahead and drop a save, of course, now that we've cleared Talon Thraxus. Don't want to have to redo that shit. We did have to use a good deal of our mana potions, though. Which I am not a fan of, but oh well. I mean, the greater healings have gotten really weak, but we do have a good amount of them at this point, so they definitely still will come in handy at some point here. Those guys are a problem, and there is a lot of them, holy shit. Yeah, okay, well, they're coming for me. Shit. This isn't good. Ow, they hurt too. Yeah, this is a problem. There's way too many enemies in front of me. Can I, like... Oh, I don't want to use a fucking... an AoE spell like Fire Ring either, because I'll hit this guy. Looks like they don't come much closer than this, though, so maybe I can somehow engage them without getting fucked. Okay, they've like... They just can't come any closer, thankfully, because we're in the spawn area. Otherwise, we'd be in a lot of trouble. Oh, fuck. That one has the Bless spell on it? Wait, are these, like, guys casting spells on these guys? I thought they were on our side. Is that guy an enemy, or what? Because it looked like he cast Bless spell on that fuck. Unless they just have Bless spell cast on him by something else. I don't want to kill our friend here on accident. I'm not trying to make block attacks, but... Okay, apparently the overhead block attack can't hit them because they're too short. There's definitely some mechanical issues in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, 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 did that guy just revive himself? Why are you... Where the fuck... What the hell? Holy shit, why are you behind me? Oh, are they like coming back to life? Is that mage like actually healing them? Or is it the fucking mummies? I don't even know. I feel like these guys are coming back to life though, or some shit. Well, there goes our friend. I low-key want to like reload the save now. Is that like an important quest to like save them? Destroy all undead. I must find and destroy all the monsters haunting this place. So literally just defeating all the enemies is the objective, I guess. Okay, it's these mummies. They're the problem. They're casting spells. They're blessing themselves. They're blessing these other guys. And potentially even resurrecting them somehow. I can't remember. Is there like... These guys are dark attribute and there's definitely light attribute enemies too. But can we get dark or light attribute like weapons? I know we have like that shadowy potion we found in the City of Magic. In the Leprechaun City. Or Gremlin City rather. Okay, you're a good guy. You need to get away from that fucking creature, bro. Or I'm gonna end up hitting you as well as it. You seriously need to get away from it. I can't fight it when you're standing there. Alright, we good. We good. We lost the initial guy that I talked to. These guys better not be following me too. Are they following me? Oh, why are they following me, bro? You're just gonna get in the way. Looks like our attack speed's sufficient that we can just spam the fuck out of these guys. Alright. Solid. Really wish these guys wouldn't follow me, because they're definitely gonna get in my way at some point. Either by blocking my hitbox or just getting stabbed in the neck. But, yeah. Yeah, looks like everything's... Just gotta make sure the stream's running good. I don't want to run into issues like yesterday where I just lose 10 minutes of the stream. Okay. There's no going up here because it's like collapsed. Yeah. Unless there's like a secret up there. No, probably not. Definitely gonna have to look for some secrets and stuff. I remember this map, but I actually now vaguely remember like a map or two after this. Ow. I remember the noises these fucking dead mummy things make. The ow. For some reason it still plays in my head like it did when I was younger. Alright. This hasn't been too problematic outside that first like horde of enemies. But I do believe there's like a dark magic spell we have access to right in front of me. Okay, so these are like that boss enemy we dealt with in the first level, and as we can see, they're no longer much of a threat to us. At least against our offense. They still are doing good damage to me when I'm trying to spam them down and missing. Mainly because I'm missing, but yeah. Gotta make sure I'm still in frame here. I'm like sitting out like this. Yeah, I'm like almost out of frame. I gotta sit more centrally. We are on the brink of a great upheaval. In the balance between good and evil, when the dead rise from their graves, it's a sign of greater calamity to come. The elements have aligned with the forces of light and dark. Dark magic will defeat earth and water. Light magic beats fire, air, and dark. So light enemies are going to body us when we're set up for air and stuff, but since we're not using earth or water, these dark enemies aren't too problematic. We are using water defense though, so dark is good against water, but not light, fire, or whatever the hell. I'm going to put just enough that this increases our damage, and then let's get some more speed. We need more speed. I mean, low-key, yeah, fuck it. Fuck the damage. Let's max out speed this time around. And then, so yeah, it was water and earth that it beats. Defeat earth and water element. Yeah. Okay, so let's probably just go banded armor. And we're gonna want fire magic defense. Doesn't mean much, but it does. This shield increases our speed, so we're gonna rock it. Offensive magic wise, there's better options, but I think just base damage is going to be good. Our defensive power goes up with some of these, but I mean, Shark's Teeth actually seems pretty good here. We lose a little bit of our defensive potential, but yeah, we're just going to go pure damage. We got some nice looking damage going on here. And yeah, we should be also on, yeah, we're on fire now. So, light magic beats fire, air, and darkness. So, as long as we're not versing light magic enemies, we shall be decent. Apparently I can't open this. I definitely remember being able to get up here, or like there being a spell tome in an area that looks exactly like this. does it look like when I'm sitting like this? I'm like pretty far down in frame. Let me like set up like this, I guess. Are these guys trying to like follow me, but their pathfinding's ass? I don't know. Can we just... Oh, I was about to say, can we just run through that fire? But, no, we cannot. Okay, good to know. Alright, let's go ahead and we already checked that out. I mean, there's the way out of the level, but we gotta beat all the undead first, I think. This should be the shopkeeper. What is this? It's an amulet. Okay. Let's have a look at what it does. Boosts earth magic, water magic. I think this Airsat's necklace is probably gonna be what I get rid of. It just increases our might and gets rid of our, like, I guess it boosts defensive potential somewhat. No, it doesn't. Alright, a little bit, I guess, but so do all these other ones. I think we're gonna drop Airsat's necklace to at least look at what this does. Spirit necklace boosts dark magic. Tempting. It drops a lot of our stats all down. Significant. It drops our might, which is interesting. It increases our offensive magic, our defensive magic. I don't know. We'll keep it around for now, but we're not gonna be using it at the moment. Hello, shopkeeper. Full plate armor. That's got to be really slow. Tome of Phantoms, Ice Shield, Tome of Invisibility. That is something I'm going to be grabbing. Greater Endurance Potions, Light Bolts. Has light magic. Grendel, the two-handed weapon, flies off the handle. I'm tempted for full plate, but I know we can find it in like the next map, I'm pretty sure. So I think I'm gonna... It's probably better than the banded armor I'm wearing, right? Although this increases our might somewhat. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm not gonna buy anything too crazy here. I might grab another 100 gold, but you know, let's grab a couple greater endurance potions. Alright. That should be good enough, I guess. There's probably a bit more that maybe buying that armor is good, but it's definitely going to be slower, and I don't like slow very much. Looks like these guys got marked before I could help them, unfortunately. And that's where we came from, so we gotta go to the graveyard over here. Should be some items in some of the graves, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, this guy. I remember this guy being a menace when I was younger, but it doesn't seem to be much of a problem at all. These are like, it's a ghost, I guess? A spirit? A ghost of some kind? Which one of these graves has an item that we need inside of it? Do I gotta like click on these tombstones? I don't remember. Ah, right, here it is. It's an armor. Okay, let's have a look at it, I guess. Over I mean, the earth magic defense has been pretty good. Lightning worm armor, fire armor. Let's see what this armor is anyway. Nether realm chain. Dark magic defense at the cost of a lot of our intelligence. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to keep a hold of that. It's on par with fire chain as well. A little bit slower. Its speed matches with the earth armor roughly. I don't know what type of armor we're going to need the most. Earth enemies are a problem, so keeping earth armor is definitely happening. I think the lightning worm armor might actually just be what I drop, but I mean, Fire magic defense isn't that important. We have Gleaming Shield as well as our water damage is really good. But this is what we need to fight Talon Thraxus again. Water magic defense, we just got that. I don't want to get rid of the banded armor. I wish we had a bit more inventory room, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure which one of these I want to get rid of. I definitely want this dark magic armor. I'm gonna be wearing it right now. But I don't want to get rid of the lightning worm armor necessarily either. Air magic enemies, they're weak to earth. And our Doran's hammer is not that good. I genuinely don't know what to get rid of. This is a problem. I think it's going to be the lightning worm armor. But we still have kite shield. How does kite shield fare on its own? It doesn't actually give us any air magic defense. At least not with this armor. We go banded armor. Yeah, it's just not very solid. Shit, dude, I don't know what armor to keep. This is rough. I like our banded armor quite a bit. Damn, bro. We're gonna have to give up something. I guess it's fire. Fire magic defense. No, you know what? I'm dropping the lightning worm armor. I think that's probably the call. It hurts a little bit, but we don't struggle too much against air enemies. But we're really good against... Yeah, we're really good against fire enemies offensively, so... Actually, yeah. We're gonna get rid of the fire chain. Talon Thraxus, farming him's an option, but we also don't need to do it. And fire enemies, we have Ice Shield, we have Arctic Blast. Ooh, yeah, we have the invisibility spell. How much does that cost to cast? A lot? Not too much. It renders you invisible to the living, notably, not the undead. So it's not going to come in too handy for us right now. But yeah, one of these graves I'm fairly certain contains a secret if we click on them. So I'm going to run around and click them all real quick. So I'm fairly certain there's a secret. It's not just the armor. I can't find it though. Maybe there isn't. I thought it like unearthed one of the graves when you click one of these tombstones. I swear there's a secret with one of these, but I guess I'm mistaken. The quest's not complete. Right? No. We gotta find the way to that second level of that building there. Oh, it's this doorway over here. I see. Yeah, I'm hearing the enemies from inside, I think. But yeah, we have dark magic defense now, so this should help out a good deal against these guys. Come on. There we go. Nothing inside, of course. Skeletons beneath the stairs. Sir, do you need help? Oh, they're just like one taps though. Alright. Nothing special over here. Wait, are those like early game items? Is that a longsword? I can't tell if it's a longsword or not. Get rid of the Sword of Superb Reflexes. I can't carry any more shields. I don't want the shield, bro. I want the fucking weapon that went in the wall. Ah, damn it, it went through the wall. Oh, there we go. Nope, that's my Sword of Superb Reflexes. Fuck! It actually went through the wall and like fell out of the map or something. How unfortunate. This armor overpowers like any defensive qualities of our other items. There's no way to get that weapon now. I don't know if that was just a longsword or what, but we can't have it. I have a feeling it was, but not knowing is gonna hurt my brain for a while. Come on, mouse, come to life. Okay. What spell tome do we have? Summon Elemental. I forgot about this. That cost a lot of mana, but bro is a menace. Can't carry any more weapons. The hatchet, I'm pretty sure this is like the orcish hatchet from early game. Yeah, this thing is cheeks, bro. Get that shit out of here. Our summon is still persisting. Oh, and there it goes. Never mind. Okay, sure, yeah. Walk through the railing, dude. Very good. Laboratory key. Probably need that for something or other. This guy's big. Why is he so tall? Scratch my eye for a second. I shouldn't get jumped. Okay, yeah, these spirits aren't too big of an issue. I remember them being a lot more threatening when I was younger, but I also probably didn't have the brain cells to wear good armor and shit like that. I definitely did, like, wasn't matching elements and stuff like that against all the Minotaurs. Which is why I think that I figure the maze was the most challenging map for me when I was younger. Because like even for me now, that map was annoying. I'm actually use crouch attacks on this guy. Come on, fucking hit it. Get out of here, bro. Alright, with that dealt with, let's make our way through over here. Oh, that guy got messed up. Nothing secret back here. No. That is one thing I'd like to check is live stream chat. I don't really have a way to see chat. Okay, I'm just taking damage because it's too hot right there or something. Oh. What type of weapon are you? I think Savage Winter is probably one of my toss-outs, thanks to having the Brennick sword. So let's double Morningstar. Oh yeah, it's got some nice damage if we use a different... Oh shit. boost dark magic. We can actually like apply dark magic to our weapon, which is cool. A little bit slow, but I guess it's very powerful and it's non-elemental, I'm pretty sure. So that's the key point of it. So we'll be able to make it whatever we need it to be. Yeah, okay, so this is the tower. There's definitely more places to go down below, though, I think. Another path we can take. So let's go back and do that. Walking downhill is a struggle in this game, apparently. Here's that hatchet and whatnot. Oh yeah, what's this book say? Dark magic is powerful, but beware its use always has a hidden cost. I mean, yeah, using dark magic lowers all of our stats with the spirit necklace, and it lowers our stuff defensively with this armor too. Am I correct? Yeah, it like lowers our might and other stuff as well. But the dark magic defense is definitely good for this map anyway. Bro, y'all need to stop wailing. Alright, that must have been all the undead, because I just heard a quest clear noise. This was completely empty. Okay, so these guys aren't counted as the undead we need to clear. Ow, they're doing so much damage, even though I guess maybe that's why I remember these guys being a problem. So their damage output's good, even through our dark magic defense. Elixir of life, gold. I swear there was a spell tome in this map that's like on an altar that looks like the starting area. Maybe it's there now that we've cleared all the enemies. Look at the quests section. Destroy all undead. I've read the monastery. The first monk will tell me how to get to Salo. Okay. The first monk. Didn't the first monk die, bro? Oh god. Are we cooked? Oh shit, we might be cooked, chat. He is dead. Fuck. That's not good. Is that spell tome over here now? Should be like on this pedestal. Oh yeah, there it is. Holy Wrath. Is that light magic? Yeah, blinding light that burns your enemies. Takes a lot of mana. Okay, we're on the break of a great upheaval. Yeah, okay, that's just telling us about the light and dark magic. Ah, here we go, okay. There is more up here, now that we've cleared everything. This is what I remember. That's the spell tome over there that I remember. Okay. There's a bunch of mana potions and healing potions. Very nice. Oh, I actually managed to block that. Screw you, bro. Trying to jump me. Get out of here. It's a weapon. I remember this sword. Alright, fuck the double morning star. The hell sword. Is this a dark magic weapon? Yeah. This thing's insanely powerful. Holy crap. It just comes at the cost of all of our intelligence. Like, literally all of it. Let me cast a spell. Like, what's our max mana right now? Not good. But yeah, Hell Sword, definitely going in the arsenal. Dark is good against fire, no, earth and water, right? Yeah. So any earth and water enemies we can body with this setup. How low can you get? Yeah, if you use all dark magic, it lowers all of your intelligence. Yeah. Spell Divine Protection. Temporary invulnerability. And we can cast that shit, bro. How long does that last? Even with our lowered intelligence stat and stuff, we can use that. It seems to last for a good amount of time. Definitely a good spell for the Talon Thraxus fight for that stupid, barely avoidable attack. We might even be able to use it for 2 cycles. But yeah, this first monk can't tell us shit because he's dead, so slight problem. Let's see if we can just leave the map without his information, I guess. Alright, there we go, yeah. Temple of the Depraved, we missed 7 enemies? And a lot of gold. What the fuck did we miss? I'm genuinely confused what we missed, but next episode we'll move on to the Temple of the Depraved. I think I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream slash video. This was really fun. We made a lot of good progress today. We cleared the maze, cleared Talon Thraxus, and the monastery. So hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you drop a like on this VOD or the video, whichever one you're viewing, and go ahead and turn on notifications so you can catch these live. Join the Discord. I left that in the description. I'll probably go update the other streams and put that in their description too because I've been forgetting. So hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. Just gonna wait a moment to end stream because it always has a bit of delay. Make sure it's caught in there, and yeah, peace out, y'all.